links that today's society has to the Mayan culture that was founded so long ago. Now, the Popol Vuh is one of few texts that actually survived a book burning of the Mayans, and it includes many Mayan narratives, including creation, lineage, and Xibalba. Xibalba was the Mayan underworld, and the Mayans understood it to be right below the Earth's surface. It contained courthouses and tests. It was also associated with 12 gods. Two of these gods were Vuku Kame and Hun Kame. Something that's important to understand is that all of the Mayan gods of death worked in pairs. Now, Hun Kame and Vuku Kame actually ruled over the realm of death. The realm of death is also called the place of fear, which is actually a rough translation of Xibalba.
The Ripper, I conduct skills like a symphony orchestra with my rockets raining hellfire and redefine a coracle. The ammunition of my pen remains to be accurate. Guerrilla Alliance haunts the winged supporters of the Vatican. Slam a revolver at the altar against preachers that falter. Against us American villains training on problem solvers. Taino as my great grandmother. I curse y'all faggots, leave you on a state of nightmares and have your coughing out maggots. Surreal totalitarian mental covers this instrumental with more sacrifices by us than the draconian temple. School of hard knocks fighting north, phony hard rocks. These faggots can never be legend. Equals who's compared to Tupac. Rhyming on AD as my lyrics since it comes from BC. You never observing, you see fourth dimension in 3D. Rearrange your face like a bad defection of DNA. GA spits a vast amount of blueprints like super weapons from graves. For 7 years I walked in exile for having a prophet style. I'll spill your vital fluids, turn your minds to ruins. Ancient science, the Mayans knew it. Rhyme the truth, kid. GAPXR Enterprize music. Scrolls and potions to rip your souls out your throat quick. We won't quit and you know this. Get your noses broken. That's why our foes are choking. Comatose, control your dome. Underestimated, overexposed. Better know your role before you jokes get smoked. What? Yeah. Enterprise cocksucker, Anno Domini. Bitch. GA. VX. Mac the Rebel, motherfucker. Brat. Yeah, sorry. Yo, Godz in the mix, get lost in the scripts. Come walk in the crypt where knowledge exists. It's World War III malicious, secret societies controlled by evil mystics. PXR Cypher 9, light the skies up with the tightest rhymes. Combine minds with the false Illuminati will summon the lost Anunnaki. Godz in the mix, Apocalypse spit. Get your Glocks and your clips for when the New World Order stormtroopers march in your crib. The darkness abyss where holy rebels fight against the phony devils holding metal. Spill their blood upon the rose petals. Can't comprehend the flow's level. It's Project Mayhem on its own schedule. Don't go against the Roman general. Destruction of the globe's inevitable. The flow's incredible. Knock the devil off his stone pedestal.
This is the time where every soul on a global scale and put their life cinematic because their reality fails and the distraction keeps them off the true issue at hand. Eating on each other like savages while the enemy stands. And it's the static that we carry against you dumbass sheep. Lost wolves in the mist while us gorillas on the creep. I write as my pen's Beretta, metal, blood and soul of the words. Holds guard archangels for hostage demand to obliterate these forts. Forthright emergence through snake tactics and deception. Left and right hemisphere battle to control my brain for a weapon. An anarchist enraged that cynically laughs at the blind. My classic races confusing their facts with their own state of mind. Projecting their fairy tales on others to keep them out of the shell. But they scared the shit to face once feeling dark enough to fight hell. And there are several unknowns that share the same type of space. A thing to live in fear, dismissive and accepted to their fate. What? May God have mercy on your soul, because Guerrilla Alliance won't, motherfucker. Yeah, Macabean, Vega X, Guerrilla Alliance, Xibalba B, mix CD, check it. Zionists and the gods get burned down by God's fire as gun smoke fills this war zone behind its empire. To have no fear is the ultimate definition of freedom. The streets is paranoid with pig heads, gunning for reasons as true men of evil faith witness are due to the Romans. Combined solution tales that birth Christianity approachment. I use violence as an art setting of having no choice. A traumatic smoke and mirrors, action junkies think at one point to spiritual thought instead of historical slaughter of chaos without disrupting the order. Today's trivial loss. I'm a pastor with the gun-protected innocence unless they stifle their own free spirit into submission to fear, living trifle. See, you can't grasp the conception you could build as a weapon. Instead I flight over you like Aqua 30s without head protection. Jim Joe's mind control, forcibly feeding you any death in digital or medical, physical format, karma suppressed. I was hood raised but also was riddled with conscience. Muscle flashes equal death, fear what's up tomorrow is promised. My spirit flow through city winds, clash bricks like walls of Jericho. Explore my physical within the land of Palom by miracle. Walking through these ghettos of these filthy forthright. With temper desert equal steel, unleash your wrath around as I smite. With a lost gun, and yes, was hard in the state of hip-hop. Orwellian P.O. Dubs, we thought criminals that kill cops.
I'm a beast, believe it, no peace from my team of brigands. My speech is lethal, why do you sleep with demons and lie to people? I'm a good person, but lyrically I am evil. But this ain't a diss track, my fists make your ribs crack. What, your bitch ass mad cause I spit facts? An illest writer, Sicilian sniper, that will fill your grill with iron. Guerrilla Alliance, chill with the violence, unless we all unite against militant tyrants. For real with the tightest, I run with global insurgents that'll dispose of the serpents. You should know not to go alone against the flow in the verses.
Guerrilla Alliance. We birth merciless writing where every word that's inside an unorthodox tactic ciphers part-time rappers that's binding off of veterans today. Who they trying to play? Fanboys need a bullet to the dome whenever tended astray. It's Macabean, war gaming, the clapping fiend of super ego frequencies, the distant self-mastery, farther beyond what they can fathom, horrify the whole Sabbath, that they will sell their soul and become the humanized bastards. If control itself was substance, I prescribe to you daily, the pitfall of doom, pessimistic thoughts of them failing, metal send your gladius, scrambled thoughts in your ego, identificate over rhymes, claiming that they battle the evil, Illuminatis, Arab Gestapos and Reich Nazis, the head of banksters, spit with words into my lobby, revenge of the Jedi, your real nigga quotes don't move me. Get off the PXR dick and take it straight to the movies.
Knife to the throat, fuck with PXR, get sniped with the scope. Serial conspiracy, I disintegrate whack material lyrically. Empire of fear, they lie to your ears. Keeps that heat cocked, speak wrong, will blow your beak off. My team's strong, I'm a beast dog. This is more than misery. Masonic forces controlling the corporate industries. Spitting greatness, people think that music isn't tainted. That's the inevitable curse. They put our money in the Federal Reserve. Infiltrated by Illuminati barbarians. The US Operation Paperclip with racist Nazi Aryans. They even hide bodies of aliens. These are the final phases of end of days when we escape evil agents. Heavy mental rap, my pen will smash men in black.
It's one of the selling features that seems to interest people.
I break the trade perception of human station influence. Macabean the ghost of Amos like classic spiritualness. I broke through the gravestone with vast definitions. Unified men for blood sport with lyrics that keep those wishing. They can reach a stature as lyrical buttermen. Guerrilla lines, but that's a speech that's something think again. Before they silence the subconscious and fall into a trap of false judgment, they trivialize. While learning is lack, this is the new theory of archangels that roam around hell. Trading their swords for metal jacket spitters that smoke cells. Leaving knowledge in pieces like particle accelerators. When the bastard kids of Vic Decker hunting down replicators. And this world sicker than the mind of Sam Raimi we played. Snake versus training against the area was displayed, kid. As we roam the spiritual hell, we search for what's divine. Cooking up more than grenade shrapnel, God let us shine.
Darkness is your ally. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it.
Yo, I slay gay preachers, don't make max spray heaters like Ray Stevenson. Angels and demons, the beast portraying the heathens. The clan's feasting, Darkman, Liam Neeson. The pages are blessed, astral project to ancient dimensions. Banging the weapons, splattering the brains of replicants. You ain't forgetting it, the assassin who came from heaven with blades of benevolence. This ain't racist testaments, above your heads, blood of Bethlehem. These demons even killed Yeshua, now they threaten us. Totalitarian, Aryan, New World Order barbarians. Prepare for reptilian invasions. Illuminati agents and masons. Escape the matrix of hatred. The gray ships, they live. What?
Molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then there was nothing to me.
Spoke upon spiritual combat, here's the procedure. 1, let go of the feeling that keeps you in fear, son. 2, understand what's existence and take it as a blessing. 3, if someone opposes in freedom, blast a spit for Western. If we're here to die, let it not be in vain. My sound roams the globe through borderlands that feel the pain. I know deep down my man Fury while he dropping the beat. GA remains the victor even when facing defeat. I've been fighting for the truth ever since. Now it's the fall when this world becomes a giant victim of total recall. Lobotomized and too cold to touch with real logic. Reason why there's a war in the underground hip-hop department. Fanboys that won't listen to reason, they just feeding the glory. And demons that feel the luck of exposure tells the whole story. So they join forces against the supreme given light. We walk in darkness, slipping into the night, back into the fight. bien sabido, así es desconocido. Acudar a oscuridad, nuestros esquela estás vivo. Y es verdadero el espíritu de Pancho Villa. Sus hijos que sigan en reptiliano sangre vida. Somos contras, eso siga la condiga del honor. Vuestros pistolas a desar tu cara, papa sonar. Tu niño, tu cucarachas, eso cara la nuclear. Más que nosotros, el torero, tu simba domalo. Rules toward the mechanical transfer, neurotized. We're exit your target, smash mics as the earth gets rocking. Big and sleepyheads and reptiles that follow Illuminati. Phylogenic, I shattered German Lucas in the hand of those Nazis. My mic is similar to 380 when I clip up a safety. Save the children, my sinning system destroys whatever's crazy. My thoughts of mathematics alone de-virginizes Athena. Guerrilla assassin represent for FDL Latina.
It's the FDL Latina sequel. Best believe the team is lethal. We got a mad type fan. While these sleepyhead fanboy devils just act like stands. Ask Freno, I'm a Sicilian killer. Assassino del Guerrilla. BXR rhythm is ruthless, exposing lies and delusions. Left in the dark with cries and excuses. Almost 2012, the time's revolution. Yeah.
Allah forgive him.
The wardrobe's plays of a Taino rebellion against corrupted Jesuits. Sluck chuck to they melon. The bloodline of evil men runs thin in this nation. Keshikado descendants spew lies of God King illumination. Agents against all odds, minds against the Aztecs. Stack fortress, plants and pyramids, 16th century projects. With the ideals of churches, synagogues, erasing history. Beyond what is called the Elohim, bring fuse on life and misery. Protector of the kingdom of the lost and benevolent ones. Make both sides pay for the spiritual hell with my gun. Return to the zenith, the creation where it all had began. Create a new congregation without vain existence of sin. For my life I gladly pay before I deduct the evil change. Look at men today with the soul of imps in the dark age. Smoking a blunt, bit on vines from the war zone we confront. A cloud of pandemic gun smoke, soulless drones on the run. An old man at the end of his lifeline holding his dead grandson. Real life gates of heaven, where mankind has become. Walking statistics without loaded biscuits on the hunt. Egotistical, dickless punks looking for a spot in this cunt. He Deus Ex Machina that controls the modern Skynet. Throwing ideas on marking the piece to access life looking less. I stay spitting and training, I'm aware of my mission. Fuck the new one over Lauren, the Trilateral Commission. First encounters when paradise was lost. Moses shined from the light of God. We're all descendants of Eve, beheading the sheep. The team is elite like anarchists in Athenian streets. The mind slavers spy on us. Sumerian stones show sky chambers and skyrockets. Mesopotamians and Phoenicians in contact with aliens. Babylonian, Assyrian, Akkadian. All king created cavemen to enslave them. Generations of reptilian brain stems. Roman Empire still controlled by Habsburgs. Mayan prophecy, Black Earth. My flow is gothic like Nostradamus. Behold the cosmic chosen starships foretold by prophets. They want to rebuild the temple where the mosque is. Enoch laid eyes upon the cherubim and seraphim, while below Atlanteans battled the Nephilim. Israeli Supreme Council versus Jesuits, lies for days. Knights of Malta control the United States. Entire population locked in iron gates. I escaped the tyrant's maze in a flight to space.
Yeah. The Arab soul, controlling the Taino spirit. Fuck lyrics, I write up concoctions of gunpowder for merit. Not the sickest alive, but one of the dangerous ever. Your first thought of me can be manipulated, I'm clever. Macabean, there's a direct from Planet X. With my Guerrilla Armada implant shell shock to the necks. MCs who roam their pipe jungles like Charlie. Stab you in their sleep like Navy SEALs, trench your whole army. Gangsta, who you think you're fooling, sucker ass snitch. Commercial cats sell their image, rolling with hip-hop pigs. Mad pork in this shit, pinching robbers in the mix. Fuck the police, I said kill the cop for his reptilian tricks. I love New York, but let's face it, we living by rep. No one ain't saying what I'm saying no more, shit's all a defect. Kids wanna move to the hood, my controlled prostitution. Don't talk about guns, wanting to die, you ain't ready for revolution. You ain't ready for the fear I see thousands of years. On tragic holocaust through your skull fragment that it tears. Your rhyming is a minuscule of logic popularized by fools who degree led you to a dream as a self-glorification tool. Now it's all sex, drama, faggotry these kids listen to. I love hip-hop enough to defend it from these puppets and fools. Rhyme by this sucker wannabe banksters in their greed. Hip-hop could have been said in a metaphor, not the metaphor's a scheme. I don't trust no one, everything I love has been tainted. Transforming the story, living the life of mental faming. I roam the desert, covered grill, holding the head of a president. With the trail of their cheeks and princes, a renegade heretic. You find me fading in the desert storm full of sand and gun smoke. Hoping the day I return to happiness once I'm out of the cold. Seeking my own version of the truth, my connection to the youth is to avoid the oversaturated, feed the soul in dispute. What?
Bars are potions, lost where the Martian ghosts live. The stars exploded, enter the planet's hollow earth. The surface is ruled by the followers of satanic philosophers. You don't want a war with raps, I traveled the universe collecting reptilian eggs before they hatched. The gates of heaven's doors collapsed. I'm from before the math, before the black. Back when the Bureau's moon forced the earth to crack. They can't match with this. Ninja assassin slashed the Grand Dragon's wrist. They kill the whole clan in back of him. What? Nah, I'm saying PXGA, Guerrilla Alliance shit. Nah, I'm saying GA, PXR, man. PXR shit, man. Brat. You know what I mean? Let's get it in, man. Let's go.
You know the deal, son.
My third eye's golden, flowing omens, the highest dopest scrolls and potions. Focus ferocious, throw fists until your bones is broken. Earth is patrolled by great drone ships. I spoke to the ghosts of Romans, they said all roads lead to Rome. Sins will bleed your soul until you seep into the nether world where demons pull. I'm a beast that's ether full. The team is unbeatable. A snake race made apes to slave in their gold mines. Escaped to space when they couldn't control the globe's minds. The Anunnaki broke the galactic code. It's factual, yo. Illuminati tried to hide the evidence. You're blind to dimensions, bitch. You can't unlock your crown chakra. I'll leave all you fucking clowns slaughtered. Remember not to drink the groundwater. Extraterrestrial spectacle Roswell. And then poison our air with chemical contrails.
I spit necroplasmic bullets, my rhyme sharpen the fluid. Lines of fire ricochet, my veins turn anti-coolant. You whack out I'm against my 60 clip out damage. My game's an example of feasting, you're an example of famine. We're an example of promo, you're an example of spamming. A super ego versus ego, spiritual war that we cramming. The dark side erupts and gets swallowed from light. Example of a rebellion cycle, guerrilla truth we incite. They input the mind of conception, soon the message is spreaded. The expansion is setting a new way to use as a weapon. But the mind has been beaten to death by head static they fed. To the granite within the dome, I call my ghetto instead. Survival and strategic paranoia is active. Ignore the sigils of the temptress, disguise fertility and crack it like George Bush. His puppets and Mason standing behind. The dark DMZ divides my anti-hero and villain his sides. Share the same matter of ending a massive brain pattern. Of having masters to follow the master of our own thought matter. Yeah. Die slow, motherfucker. Yeah. Macabean, Bigger X, Guerrilla Alliance, so. You really, man? I wasn't gonna just leave this shit alone, but I might as well have the last word be, you know, cause it goes boom bye, my scope zoom times 8. Pop your top over Remington savages straight. Can't take these fake Jersey Shore rejects seriously. The beast a brickyard bully, a thug reppin' the city. When I've been around goons that's already caught bodies, my heart frostbitten by the cold mentality they was popping. I learned loyalty through them, that's why I don't pretend to be your friend. Get two-faced and backstab him in the end. Just for them to slope my ego, you might as well be dusted. Since they terribly using it for self-glory and corruption, and make a mockery of the art, this is real-time issues with their wants and needs, but their schemes and dreams are all crippled. Handicapped, their common sense become a disability. They only know what they know, shoot their insecurities at we. Guerrilla Alliance, we remain more human than human. These rich parasites can fuck off and drink their own fluid. Fat dumbasses open their mouth for me like I should give a fuck about their self-projection of racism, a joke and bad luck. I lived and breathed hip-hop, you live Republican dreams. I was project living while you built school projects, it seems. These rats want attention from us, but they won't receive it. No matter who they diss, who they make understand or believe it. If they are known, they should remain unknown as a clone. While they shout GA's name, coughing their man's cum out their throat. The thing I hate about y'all ain't your non-existent careers, but you wanna be hard body influence using to cover your fear. Knowing darkness is in the air, trying to avoid the pain. Your starving egos have you eat each other's souls in the flames. Cause when the heat is on, you surrogates get pumped over what? Because they big fanboys think of recite versus a KRS-One. Who you trying to fight? You don't say nothing that kills, except your time and playability full of rhymes remained unskilled.
I slay sleepyheads, lay the beast to rest, feast on demon flesh. My PXR team is Corvettes, alone in the dark. Chrome sparks at you clone marks. Iron Skynet robots. The dope squad flows hard. Burn hydro, dog. Act proud, you whack clowns. Hear echoes of your last sounds beneath the black clouds. Punch lips until blood drips from my fucking fist. Pilot of the mothership. PXR Sunder Click. Never-ending punishment. Guerrilla Alliance ascending government. What? Yeah. Hey yo, White Shadow. Vega X Heaven's Assassin. PXR Guerrilla Alliance. You know what I'm saying, man? Brat. Planet X Records. Guerrilla Alliance. Guerrilla Warfare. Yeah.
The continuity of a cycle of treachery I destroy. Contract blast radius before shells are deployed. My comrade speaks in genetic codes from the art. Out the scum sack, clapping tungsten with hyper thoughts. Illuminati blitzcrank major cities, utopias. Project dystopia, human surrogates of utopia. Amos prophesizes on beats who's taking the G's off the hands of Zionists, beggars, fucking paperclip slaves. I exploit the paradox of this hell once again and use reproducive necroplasm, commit anti-sin. Archbishop assassin, Nephilim, demon destroyer, berserk on planet thesis, becoming as Ben is a lawyer. Fucking big fascist laws, can't stand on becoming. Corrupted spirits going against warriors God has summoned. Crack the armor of the catalyst, PXR is supreme. Never live his wasted breath to the final victory.
Every sentence a picture, dimensional shifters. The grays are clone drone senator drifters. So save your own soul and end in the scripture. Master build of metaphysics. Planet X Emperor visit. Death lyrics, blessed spirit. You wanna test fearless? Let's hear it. Make your chest and ears split. Don't get near it. The seven spheres of the heavens. Holy assassin, expose your phony rapping. Then throw you in the ghostly labyrinth. Your brain's consumed with drugs. These reptilians change with a moon of blood. I spit schemes as superior to beings from Sirius. Plus please the Pleiadians. From the streets to the pyramids. My team's elite lyricists. And assassinate aristocratic black magic faggot mystic bitches. This is a Mayan metaphysics scripture. Don't ever test the freshest star system killer.
Were you baptized?
Yes.
John baptized with water and they killed him. Now I baptized with fire.
Is that what the Baptist told you?
I have an invitation for you.
Is there a celebration?
No. I'm not inviting you to a celebration. I'm inviting you to a war. This is my heart. Take it. God is inside of us. The devil is outside us and the world all around us. We'll pick up an axe and cut the devil's throat. We'll fight him wherever he is. In the sick, in the rich, even in the temple. I'll lead you. If you have sheep, give them away. If you have a family, leave them.
till your ribs crack. Stumbled out the rubble into the Mexican desert when my ship crashed. It's pitch black witchcraft. My microphone might snipe your dome. The sky explodes. My flow's better rhythm. The end of the system like bioterrorism. Spit the dopest flows. Split your chromosomes. It's over, yo. Lyrical Da Vinci, spiritual synergy. Pyro enemies roasted before I was cryogenically frozen. The rap flow's vicious. Astrophysics. We murk whack MCs. My thoughts reverse galaxies. Star collisions, bars of wisdom. 2012 dimensional shift. The predator's beheading your clique. All you coward faker Power Rangers, face the master painters. You snakes ain't a match for Vega. Guerrilla Alliance, Planet X Records.
Revolution, God scripture, pick up my rifle for the home front. Sway bullets with methods of steel, Shaolin monks. Look when America's an underworld of zombies and demons. Mentally dead and evil souls, squirting reptilian semen. Macabean is Al Simmons, wage war on heaven and hell. Take no prisoners, only body bags with my chaos spins well. Time for the awakening of higher consciousness of ourselves, which will stay plugged in the matrix or fight in this hell. A pit fight with mics against radio signals and satellites. A new brand of endurance leaves round cases and smite. These cats' egos amazes me. Their ignorance towards the truth. We don't know which is unceasing, yet they step to the booth. Talk about battle shit with filler rhymes, yet they're wasting their life. Pussies always fuck with other pussies, so they might as well be dice. Tell me something, sucker, what's the one thing that you'll die for? Would you make it live longer, even mean sacrificing your soul? Or will you selfishly subdue yourself into a state of speculation? Trying to live for a future that you let rot like Freemasons. 33rd degrees and beyond, the ones that rise and definitely fall. Snakes harvest on each other when mankind's no longer involved. The mysticism of the equinox, why they question themselves, too busy asking why they in hell instead of finding the devil himself. Guerrilla Alliance is taking grabs at the regime's 7th kingdom. Reform this totalitarian image into a paradise lost with its victims.
Rapid assassins mixed with rebels. 7th kingdom stay above 6th kingdom devils. Your crowds are the fucking worst. Send the false gods back to the underverse. Divine encounters, end of days. Science founders, all your men are slain. Syllable serenade summoned from the renegades. You're not sons of men, I'm a son, you man. The serious mystery, lyrical imagery, spiritual and material principles of the victim. A fixed system, sigils of 666 wisdom. Defeating all these jinn demon occupants, the procession of the equinoxes. Syrian symbolism inside of Egyptian hieroglyphics, preserved in Dogan mysticism. The heaviest star is Digitaria. Explore ancient alien bases on Antarctica. Hip-hop is plagued by Islamic imposters. I'm John Carpenter, the way I drop bars in you. Battle through lost continents. Build math with skilled rap like God's carpenter. What? Guerrilla Alliance. Planet X Records, PXR. Brat, 7 Kingdom. You fucking false god devils. Reptilian shapeshifter. Jinn demons. Rat.
Yeah, Macabean, Vega X, Guerrilla Alliance, Xibalba Mix CD, yeah, it's the men with no name, it's the men with no name, about to drop another one. I am an everyman, 60 billion faces and mad races. I strangle whole mad powder burners, smoking nations, walking to a world of pessimism and staying clear. You see two factions bad and evil on each other's fear, fighting and control the world, control the people. One universe is staggered grass from the ones that play lethal, ones that control his destiny. Our sinners call him God, while the ones who think below the spectrum are called frauds. It takes a genius and patience to overcome tyrant armies. Make them think you play the game till you roast them like dog meat. Rebel St. Gerald maximize the mic katana, won't worry. From a victory I take from demon lovers that feel my blind fury. scary. The saga still continues and the journey carries on. The hindsight of my rifle blast is 20/20 dead strong. Acupuncture, an accurate puncture through your heart. Had you legatos, last man standing with contaminated darts. Deadly force to get reckoned. My guerrilla armada is an alliance to cope with that all smash that bitch karma. Mike Fool, my words collaborate with gunful methods. Creating a serenade to death, my poetry feels decrepit. Who's the fuck we thinking they can spar with the lyricists? More cunning than linguistics, practicing to be cunnilinguists. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. A Mexican standoff, put your ass in the flames. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. I ripped the man possessed by devils, it's a shame. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. The wealth of fortune is something can't take beyond the grave. Because once between light and dark, know of each fate on both sides of the fence. It's the man with no name.
It's a hell of a thing, killing a man. You take away all he's got, and all he's ever gonna have.
The man with no name, metal blaze, sever your whole face until your soul escapes. Focus phrases, I open brains with the dopest pages, exposing agents, soldiers of Satan, cobras invading. The man with no name, handle the cannon that goes bang. Murdering clones, Sergio Leone, behold sick flows. Yo Kimbo, fist full of dollars, aim pistols at imposters. Spirit of Kurosawa, lyrics strike fear in imposters. They're here to get slaughtered, can't deny the songs, how I command dialogue. Run your liar jaws, get punched with fucking firebombs. Expand your mind with the sands of time. Savage visions of my battle victims left with latharisms. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. A Mexican standoff, put your ass in the flames. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. I ripped the man possessed by devils, it's a shame. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. The wealth of fortune is something can't take beyond the grave. Because once between light and dark, know of each fate on both sides of the fence. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. A Mexican standoff, put your ass in the flames. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. I ripped the man possessed by devils, it's a shame. It's the man with no name. It's the man with no name. The wealth of fortune is something can't take beyond the grave. Because once between light and dark, know of each fate on both sides of the fence. It's the man with no name. You never even heard of us, but we lyrically murder us. Killing birds, words and nerves, worse than cannabis. You can't handle us, never mind dismantle us. You can't manage us, no way to damage us. Won't get a hand in cuffs, man up. Time to stand up against the man, what? Tell Big Brother to keep his hands off my nuts. I'll be damned if you touch, lost, I'm controlling my life. I've done the soul searching, I'm holding the light. Master my own domain, I'm controlling my life. And the moment is right, got components and insight, bonus for life. And I'll be zoning my sights. I regain the throne, a new home is nice. Similar to the garden of Venus, like paradise. Give and take, gain and sacrifice. Give back to humanity and the earth and do it all at less than half the price.
Yeah, PXR, yo. I'm a PXR menace, yo, pathetic. Don't even think of asking me for squad membership. We squash heavens, the lost seven. Search the star system for forgotten visions. Slaughter bitches on the cause of the splitting. A cosmic mystic on the run from Martian ships. Guerrilla alliance sparking clips at your marked lips. So think twice before spitting that harmless shit. My fist is hard as brick. Plus I'm the sickest marksman, kid. I'll rip you all to bits. Stomp your lips. And I'ma rock this shit until apocalypse. What? GA PXR. What? Bitch.
GA. Yeah. Amos, the ancient prophet from LCOB. Guerrilla Alliance, PXR. I drop bars channeled from the Dog Star. Jesuit agents, messengers of Satan. The skies are darker than Anunnaki armor. Nazi flying saucers, Illuminati lying imposters. My flow is epic. We go against the goat of Mendez. I spit sick lyricism, exposing synchro mysticism. Helter Skelter, man son. George Bush is Aleister Crowley's grandson. All roads lead to Rome. They even clone Jesus, yo. My spit is blessed. The Illuminati killed Jimi Hendrix. Y'all are faking. No revolution, Ron Paul's a Mason. My whole set turns stars to dust. Codex Alimentarius. They wanna poison all of us. Totalitarian patrolling border agents. The New World Order's ancient.
Yeah. I find rusted digger for a spit cycle propellant. Counterfeits NK Ultra to protect the mind like a helmet. Lucifer fell from the sky and created the Vatican, and which envisioned heaven's kingdom when it's all static spin. A trick mirage to believe currencies are gone, while to burn the paper to the flames of hell on earth with applause. Tell you the war chief that sees snakes control loose, the earth that's blacker than the mama that strike venom on you, and reform them into rebels, break them out of the fear, and show them the regime of evil, making the conception unclear. They remote control the human psyche, soldiers are gone. Hell is theatrics, bleak tragic lyrics I spew in each song, and weaponry that seeks their demise. What's stopping you? A Byzantine symbol exposing the fourth white swastika. The power of the media to persecute what we're doing. EMPs engulf the world into dark Asian illusions.
Ahora en estos tiempos,
So now in these times,
hay algo que me preocupó mucho.
there's something that really bothers me.
Sobre la alineación planetaria que vamos a tener el 21 de diciembre,
And it has to do with the alignment, the planetary alignment that's going to happen on the 21st of December of this year.
hay un gran experimento científico que se va a llevar a cabo.
There's a great experiment that is going to be fulfilled on that day.
Los mayas manejamos mucho la física cuántica.
The Mayas work a lot with the quantum physics.
Voy a hacer un espacio ahorita entre la ciencia y los mayas
And right now there's a space between the Mayas and the
para
scientists.
explicarles esto.
In order, I'm going to make a space so that we can explain this.
Todas las pirámides que crearon los mayas
All of the pyramids that the Mayas built,
son aceleradores de partículas.
they are also particle accelerators.
Sabíamos que este 21 de diciembre, del 21 al 23 de diciembre,
We knew that on the December 21st to the 23rd,
se iba a dar esta alineación planetaria,
we knew that there would be this planetary alignment.
solamente que la energía iba a venir del centro de la galaxia a la Tierra,
We knew that the energy would come from the center of the galaxy to the Earth,
pero solamente iba a durar como 8 minutos.
but it would only last about 8 minutes.
Haz de cuenta que en 8 minutos tú vas a tomar mucha conciencia.
Realize that for these 8 minutes you would have a very high level of consciousness.
Te das cuenta de muchas cosas que estamos haciendo equivocadamente,
You would realize all the errors of your ways and everything that's going on in your life,
pero después la Tierra vuelve a recuperar su vibración.
but the Earth would return and recuperate its vibration,
Entonces volvemos a perder la memoria.
and so we'd begin to forget.
Entonces los mayas utilizaron estas pirámides
And so we were going to use these pyramids,
para que esta vibración que llega a la Tierra
so when this vibration arrives to the Earth,
se mantenga atrapada
it remains trapped
durante mucho tiempo,
for a lot of time.
¿sí? Y esta vibración mantiene la conciencia despierta.
And this would allow us to maintain the awakened consciousness.
Entonces los científicos cuánticos modernos
And so the quantum physics scientists
estudiaron mucho a la cultura maya
today are studying the Mayan culture.
y se dieron cuenta en dónde iba a tener impacto el rayo cósmico
And they've realized where this cosmic ray is going to hit,
del sur de Estados Unidos
from the south of the United States
hasta Guatemala.
until up to Guatemala.
Alphas, Oros, Seclor, Globe Punk, homos get tortured. The ends of pretender tourists. Prepare for predator warships. Testament verses, ancient emperor curses. Get slain in the chamber. These sleepyhead fakers awakened. Truth on the table, running the game, yo. My Mexican fan might knock you off for a couple of pesos. PXR's president is heaven sent. Vatican assassin. His endgame, chapters of rapture. Flow behind enemy lines, capture your captain. Or me and Joe Taka smashing the whack shit. Time to drop the mic. Knights Templar, Swiss Bank, Scottish Rite. Put my spear through your heart, geek. Alliance, Guerrilla, Syrian, Starseed. Attacking the capital. Snake habits ain't admirable. GA Admiral, lace half of you. Ancient chapters of pagan magic. I ate reptilian flesh in the cave of the masters. Encounter celestial beings. Remembering seeing mechanical machines. Asleep in a dream, never deceived from demon beasts. What? Joe Taka, VX Heaven's assassin, aka Phil K. Dick. GAPXR. SVC, Snake vs. Crane.